The Greek island of Lesvos, a beautiful landmass close to Turkey with an abundance of wildlife and a rich cultural history. Its geographical location, at the perceived edge of Europe, situate it in a struggle to negotiate the multitude of challenges associated with the politics of migration and the shortfalls of traditional systems of humanitarian response. It's within this context that Office of Displaced Designers is using design and education as a tool to bring people together, to explore the built environment and culture through different design disciplines. The most important thing to know about us as an organisation is that we are positive and future-focused. We care about a person's creative capacities, interests and ambitions.
The ODD was actually working hard to give us the feeling of not losing ourselves, not losing our creativity, that they were helping us to keep fighting and to remember what really we are and what are our abilities and what we can become. ODD was open to each single person, not only for refugees.
When you're met by this approach that focused on creating something positive and empowering for people, that even if you don't speak English, you're welcome and you can participate, that's when people feel normal and that's when they grow.
And it was a really exciting team to be in because, a lot of this stuff hasn't been done before, and you're at the forefront of sort of trying to push what can be done to help people.
The Olive Grove Recreational site is an ongoing participatory design and construction training project delivered in partnership with the Danish Red Cross that began in October 2016. To date, over 300 individuals have contributed to the creation of this space. People have little or no attachment to the camps on Lesvos. They are transient spaces, but at the same time they quite naturally want their living conditions to be improved. And this project tries to see how we can use participatory processes to help people rationalise that conflict.
What ODD and the Danish Red Cross project could offer is to give people some sort of an identity. And with people who are migrating, that is quite important, to regain control of their own destiny and at the same time also get a sense of ownership and empowerment that is quite different.
After a while there, I start notice that we will stay there for a long time. So for me it was a great idea to make the area clean, beautiful, to feel like at least like it's our home, the new home.
It's an extremely challenging and changeable environment. What works one week might not work the next week, and you're really trying to bring good quality to something that isn't supposed to be permanent.
There have been 3 phases of the project so far. Each phase begins with open dialogue. The ability to give input and feedback and see changes being implemented is often unexpected and surprising to residents. The first phase demonstrated to the community what could be achieved together, and how they could use our technical expertise to support and develop their ideas.
It was amazing, like it's really effective. It was like from nothing we designed a system for the rain.
In the first, when the stairs was built, no one was thinking it's gonna be useful as it is today. Because now the olive grove is getting more bigger and bigger, and people are using the stairs like all the time, every hour, every minute. So it's really important. It is really important to have a recreational area like this. I mean, in the whole Moria, there's nothing like this. And people need to have a space where they come and feel comfortable, they relax, they sit, they have their time, they have like a different view.
Involving young men in designing and utilizing their skills in something more tangible and to create value for others was quite effective.
I learned how to work in a group with many people with different ideas. Also, I learned how to use some tools and create things that were in my mind for a long time.
Quand tu es en train de travailler, les personnes voient les choses que tu es en train de travailler, ils sont en train de t'encourager, c'est bien, les choses que vous faites, c'est très bien. J'ai une petite chose à ajouter dans les choses que vous êtes en train de votre idée. Je peux ajouter une place là-bas.
It makes me feel comfortable, like I have energy inside, I have opinion, I have idea, I need to show for those people, and that's great for me and for other people.
When we came to volunteer in ODD project, we just noticed that it's really real, like we are equal in everything, like we are similar with everything, and those judgment idea from our community was like nothing.
As the capacity of the team has grown over time and skills are passed between members, they have assumed increasing levels of responsibility of managing and facilitating the project. And we hope they will continue to develop into a fully self-sustaining group that has access to the technical support they need when they need it.
You give us the foundation to start on our own. I give idea in the design, I change the color in some part, I add something, so it was like more, it's 100% our work.
The recreational area may expand again, and we will continue to advocate for greater inclusion of residents into the process of creating that space, working to bridge the divides of competition between stakeholders, and ultimately aiming to prove the value of participatory community-led design processes in this context.